tonight, Friday, May 2nd. It is 11:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How is everyone doing tonight? Wait. Oh, we gotta zoom in a little bit, maybe. Wait for people to show up. There we go. What's going on, Chew? Good day. What's going on, Coyote? What's going on, Transient? Good to see everyone in here tonight, or whatever time of day it is where you are. Have a little bit of an Aussie theme going on. All of those of you in Australia, happy election day. I hope you have voted. If you're in Australia, still got some time. What's going on with everybody tonight? What are we drinking? What are we drinking? I got some scotch here. Gotta take it out of the canister. Got my Oban 14-year single malt Scotch whiskey. Yes. This is the nectar of the gods. Try not to drink too much. Gotta get up kind of early in the morning. I gotta go to the flea market, buy some bullion. So, have a little swig. Hey, what's going on, Spoke? Good to see you. 3 a.m. delivery at Costco. Nice. You're gonna pick up some gold bars. You're delivering some gold bars to Costco, Transient. Maybe there's some gold bars in your truck. Who knows? It is whiskey, single malt Scotch whiskey, Oban, 14-year single malt Scotch whiskey. Alright, that's the stuff I drink. That's my drink right there. Got the canister. It's kind of hard to show you guys. But yeah, Oban. I love Oban. Single malt Scotch whiskey. I wish. Oh, more chicken. More chicken. Make sure they don't fall off the truck this time. You don't want to have it coming out of your salary. What's going on, Spoke? Good to see you. Haven't seen you alive in at least a while. I don't know if you ever been. You probably have been. You got a wrench. So what's everyone up to tonight? I'm pretty much taking it easy. Gonna head over to the flea market tomorrow. Try to get some silver, maybe some gold even. Who knows? Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh man, that's so good. Yeah, so last weekend I went to the flea market and I picked up this. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that BU Morgan I got, guys. That is awesome. I know my lighting is pretty bad. It's really bad. But yeah, really nice. $30, guys. $30 for a BU Morgan. You can't beat that, right? Look at that. Beautiful. I'm gonna get some of these graded, actually. So yeah, I know I shouldn't be touching them like that. I'm gonna be dipping them anyway, so I'm expecting some of these to come out of 62, 63-ish. I got the 1921S. I'm going to get graded. I got 1934. I forgot. I think it might be S Peace Tower. I got an 1886 Morgan Dower here that I'm going to get graded 1886. It's in really nice condition. Probably minimum 62, 63. And I paid $30 for that, guys. Unbelievable prices. So my guy, I guess he was feeling generous. Here's another BU Peace Tower. And I got the 1934. I got a couple of them. So we'll see. The 34, the 21, and the 86 are probably going to be make some money on those if I ever decide to sell them. Probably worth at least double or triple what I paid for the coins. So I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been picking up lately. I did buy some gold as well. Unfortunately, I bought it when it was a little higher. So the price of gold is down now. I hadn't been buying that much gold, so I'm not sorry that I picked up a little bit. I do still have a ton of these here. Oh, these are pretty reflective. Got these hexagonal trade units by the California Crown Mint, circa 1981. If anyone's interested, they want to buy any, hit me up. I also have some prospector rounds in the original lollipop wrappers, guys. Check this out. I got like 33 of these. I sold a few already. I got anywhere from 1 to 6 connected. All 1982, 75,000 mintage prospector rounds in the original lollipop wrappers. So if anyone's interested in that, you guys can hit me up. I got a ton of silver I'm trying to get rid of right now. Trying to maybe stack a little gold, but I actually do have some gold as well for sale. If anyone's interested in a dos pesos, hit me up. I'm really not, I really don't need cash that badly, but I have some bullion that I purchased over the past few weeks that I'm looking to offload. So I'll hook anyone up if anyone's interested. Got a couple wedge-tailed eagles here as well. This is my coin I actually did get from Spoke a few weeks back. Thank you so much. This is not for sale. I just wanted to display a little gold. Hey, what's going on, Silver and Cigars? How you doing tonight? Silver and Cigars and Spirits. You should change your name to Stack That Gold and Spirits. Maybe I'll change my username. I'm drinking some single malt Scotch whiskey tonight. Yeah, I've been picking up some vintage. I love vintage, guys. I haven't been able to get into the city to go to the Diamond District and pick up some bullion. I'm really ticked off. I'm gonna probably take off some time and hopefully I could pick up some vintage. I'm really itching for vintage. Oh, you don't drink? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, SNC. That's cool. I respect that. Yeah, I got some copper, baby. Who stacks copper? Stack that copper, baby. So what's going on with everybody? Anyone picking up anything interesting lately? Anyone get anything interesting bullion-wise? I haven't really. I pretty much have showed you guys what I've been picking up the last week. I'm really hoping to get some good stuff tomorrow at the flea market. Probably just some more Morgan and Peace Towers, but with my guy there, I never know what to expect. So we'll see what happens. Oh, what's going on? What's going on in the world? I haven't really been following the news too much lately. It's just same old, same old. I think I heard something like last month they collected something like $17.8 billion in tariffs. So allegedly, there's probably going to be something, I don't know how many billions of dollars. I think it's going to be something like $100 billion a month they're going to be collecting in tariffs eventually. I don't know if that's going to happen. They're predicting in the ports in Los Angeles that there's going to be about a 1/3 percent, a 33% drop in cargo landing there this coming month, I think. So I don't know if what's going to happen with these tariffs, and especially when more of these tariffs start to take effect uh, this month and beyond. So we'll see what happens with that. I really don't know what's going to happen with tariffs. I don't know if the good is going to outweigh the bad with tariffs, but we'll find out in the long run, I'm sure. No new pickups. Having problems with my company not getting paid when I'm old. Oh wow, that really sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. I feel bad. That really sucks. I hate when companies mess with my paycheck. It's like the worst feeling when they mess with your money. I don't care. You wanna like tell me what to do. You want to boss me around, but when it comes to my money, man, no, don't mess with my money. Don't mess with my money. Luckily, the project I'm on, I get paid weekly, so I'm I haven't had any real issue with that. I haven't had any issue. Even when I take time off, I get paid for sick days, so I haven't had any issue with that. So I'm very fortunate. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I was on this crazy project one time, right? And I was getting like buku money. So I don't know if I should tell you this story, but I'm not. I think I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want to mention it. Anyways, yeah, it sucks when you don't get paid. But I have a story. It's actually the opposite, where they paid someone too much. When am I leaving New York? When? I don't know. When is the earth gonna end? I don't know. When is the earth supposed to get hit by the sun? In about 2 billion years? I don't know. I love New York, man. I'm born and raised here. Of course it has its trials and tribulations, but Homeland Security is starting to crack down. ICE is starting to crack down. Starting to they're starting to get rid of some of the bad hombres. So we'll see. New York City is actually still, I think, the safest big city in America. So it's really not as bad as people think it is. I've had people come here. I met up with Bullion Baby came here. He was impressed, and it's not bad. New York City. It's just like any other place. I know there's a lot of corruption here, and a lot of things I don't agree with as far as people being in politics, especially AOC. I'm not a fan at all of AOC. I remember, I actually remember the night AOC got elected. I was in the Union League Club, which is a Republican club, okay? And I remember seeing her on TV, and I'm like, who the hell is this AOC? Like, she represents part of Queens, and luckily she didn't represent my district, but she represented the district next to where I lived. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, who's this AOC? And I'm like, she looks kind of familiar. And back I shit you not when I tell you this story, okay? It was back in 2016, okay? I worked in Manhattan, and I worked downtown by City Hall, so I used to like to take a walk after work. Sometimes I would get out early. We'd run out of work. I'd get out early. I'd take a walk up to 14th Street and beyond, and there was a bar on 14th Street, and I walked by there one time, and I shit you not. I have a photographic memory. I shit you not. I saw AOC in that bar that time. Okay, she was a bartender in this Mexican um, bar on 14th Street. So I'm like, when I see this woman, I'm like, why does this woman look so familiar to me? I'm like, I think I've seen her somewhere before. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know New York is a lot smaller than LA. LA, everything is spread out. You need a car to get everywhere. New York is just like a few hundred square miles. And there's like 8.5 million people here. So if you're claustrophobic, I know there's people who never want to come here just because of that. And I get it. I completely get it. But for me, even I don't like it. That's why I don't like living in Manhattan. It's too densely populated. There's too many tourists, too much congestion. I just don't like it. Where I live, it's more suburban. It's like half New York City, half Long Island, which is the suburbs of New York City. It's to the east. It's basically Long Island consists of Nassau County, Suffolk County, Queens County, which is Queens, and Kings County, which is Brooklyn. So it's all a part of Long Island collectively. Um, so yeah, I mean, the further east you go, the more suburban it gets. So that's what it is. Manila, Thriller in Manila. Mm. So what's that? Constitutional has a crush on her. Oh, who? Wait, who? Oh, AOC. Not my president. Nope, 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 nope. That's not gonna happen. That's just some bullshit. First of all, okay, you have to be at least 40 years old to be president. I don't think she's gonna be 40 years old in another. How old is she again? No, I don't think she might. I don't know. She might be age. She might meet the age requirement. I don't think she will though, but maybe she is. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, you know, I saw something with Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, and he's like, "Oh, she's such a great marketer. She sells all these T-shirts. Honestly, guys, it doesn't matter Republican, Democrat. She's making millions of dollars. Okay, she lives in D.C. She lives in a penthouse in D.C. She's making mucho dinero. A lot of these politicians do insider trading. Pelosi is the worst offender of that, okay? So she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care about her constituents, AOC. She's never in New York unless it's like she's doing some type of like fundraising or re-election. She's never here. She's like a deadbeat politician, like a deadbeat landlord. That's what she is, but she's a politician and she's a deadbeat politician. So she doesn't get she's in it for the money, just like most politicians. Some of them do care, but honestly, most of them I think just are in it for the money or power. That's all it is. It's just a power play or money play. If you go into politics, you gotta sell your soul to the devil if you go into politics, and that's what it is. Hey, what's going on, Thule? Emerald, what's going on? Emerald, how have you been, man? What did I wanna show you, Emerald? I don't remember. I wanna show you something. I wanna show you something vintage. I don't remember. Mm. First edition book. Yeah, that's right. This is the Australian Nugget book. So it's a really cool book. It's just all like Australian gold and silver nuggets, and it's kind of like all Engelhard. They give you like an estimated survival and an estimated production. So there's not really, compared to the US, there's literally hundreds of companies that made ingots from like the 60s until the 80s. And in Australia, there's probably not that many companies. In this book, they probably only list about a dozen companies. So yeah, working a ton of hours, which is good, but little time to do things I would prefer doing. Same here, Emerald. I really would love to go into the Diamond District. I just do not have any time. I'm burning out. Um, I'm just burning out, man. I gotta seriously take a vacation really soon. Probably next month. I'm probably gonna take a couple weeks off because I'm like toast already. I know how it is, and I'm only working 45 hours a week, so but I got other responsibilities too. You'll see him, Bernie. Bernie is probably gonna. I don't want to say nothing bad, but I don't know how much longer that guy's gonna be around for. South Sydney Bullion. No, I don't think I heard of South Sydney Bullion. There are quite a few. I could take all this stuff off and show you the book if you're really curious to see. But no, that's not a company that I've heard of. I'm not familiar with them. Yeah, I got my little tube here of Constitutional. I got some half dollars and some quarters. I scored all these quarters last week. I probably overpaid a little bit. $7 per quarter, Barber quarters. So yeah. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I took off a day this week. I had to take care of a couple things though, but it was kind of nice just relaxing, and I really felt refreshed the next day just from like taking off half a day pretty much. You want to take a permanent vacation? You mean you want to take a dirt nap? Yeah, I'd love to go. I haven't been to Vegas in it's about 3.5 years. I haven't been to Vegas. I really would love to go to Vegas. I used to go a couple times a year, and man, I've been watching like old videos I made of me in Vegas. It's like I just miss Vegas. So I could hang out with the cabal there. I'd love to go to Vegas. I'd love to go other places too, but it's just not in the cards for me right now. I have responsibilities, and it's hard for me to get away from New York right now. Also, would love to go here one day as well. I think they're gonna have the Olympics in Brisbane, which is in I think New South Wales on the Golden Coast. Gonna have the Olympics, so that would be cool to go to in I think when is it 2029 or 2032 somewhere around there. Retirement. Dancing. Yeah, I like dancing. I like line dancing. I went to my uncle. He was in the military, so he lives in a military retirement community in Florida, and he took me to line dancing one time, and it was really fun. I really liked it. Somewhere quiet out in the country. Yeah, I mean everyone's different. I'm more used to an urban environment, so I like Vegas. Vegas is my type of town. I like Vegas. When the money starts dwindle, it's time for another swindle. You could always start growing again. Transient. You could always start dealing again. got that got that Tech 9 to protect you. Mm. Lake Michigan. You ever been to Lake Michigan, Thule? I'm sure you have. I'd like to go up there. I heard it's beautiful up there. They got the Finger Lakes up there in Michigan. You never been to Vegas, Nickel? Really? Damn, I'm surprised. They used to have Antique Alley there, and all those shops closed. There was like 15, 20 different antique shops around there before COVID, and I used to like going in there, looking at the silver jewelry, gold jewelry, stuff like that. They're all gone now. Most of them are gone. Yeah, it's not what it used to be, Vegas. You prefer Lake St. Clair. Never heard of Lake St. Clair. I'm I'm not familiar with that, but I know you guys got Lake Michigan up there. You got the Finger Lakes up there. Mm, Great Lakes. It's not a Great Lake. Uh, yes, I'm gonna head to the flea market tomorrow morning. Had a lot of family in Michigan. Remember my uncle and cousin in Lake Michigan when I was a kid. 24-inch gold chain, thick. Yeah, come to New York City, Emerald. Go to Trax. He'll hook you up. He'll hook you up. Pawn Stars wanted me to come on show. Really, Nickel? But I thought Pawn Stars was filmed. It's in like a Hollywood backlot. They have like a replica of the shop. It's not. They don't film in the shop anymore. I think originally, like the very first season, they filmed in the shop, but after that, no. They do filming like outside of the shop or something, but honestly, it's filmed when they make the deals. It's filmed inside like a studio or something. It's not the pawn shop. They don't actually film it in the pawn shop anymore. But yeah, I've been to the gold and silver pawn shop. I got like a magnet on my fridge. That place is so overpriced. Like, I would not recommend going there. Honestly, he basically, you're paying for the name. Anything you buy there, I was wearing my Rolex Submariner, right? And it was a used one, and it wasn't even that new, and they were asking like more than retail for it. I'm like, what? I'm like, why are you asking more than retail? My friend's like, oh, you can make them an offer. I'm like, why are you starting above what they charge for a new one? This is a used one. Like, I'm not, you know, it's a fucking pawn shop. Why the hell are you trying to take advantage of people like that? Not everyone's gonna negotiate. Anyways, yeah, I wouldn't want to go there. You had a gold bracelet they wanted you to bring in. That must have been some bracelet then. It must have been owned by a celebrity or something. It must have had some history to it, that bracelet. Yeah, my uncle is, well, he was in Florida. Now he's in North Carolina. Used to wear a ton of gold jewelry. Used to wear like on his wrist, on his like neck, on his fucking ankle. Man, he used to be like blinged out like Mr. T. Celebrity, nice, nice nickel. That's awesome. You never did get the book. You ordered a book from Nickel. He Tuli. He's using the Pony Express. You gotta wait about a month for that thing with the Pony Express. You know. Don't forget who you're getting it from. He uses the Pony Express. You see, I have issues with Victor Mature. Nice. I actually know who Victor Mature is. I know he was an actor back in the 50s. That bracelet wasn't from when you won the World Series of Poker. You see, I have an issue with Amazon. I had Amazon in 2004, right? And I got rid of it in, I think it was in 2018 or 2019, because they would never deliver my shit to the door. I always told them to deliver that shit to the door. I said, don't leave it downstairs. People are gonna take my damn packages, and they would not listen. And I complained, and then I canceled my membership. And then they started delivering the packages to people's doors for my neighbors, but they don't do it for everybody. So, yeah. What book did you order, Thule? I'm kind of curious. Was it numismatic related? Did you order the silver bar book? Got my scotch. I got that book here. I still got it. I just took this book out tonight because I was looking up some Australian ingots tonight, silver ingots. It was nickel related. Louisville. Nice. Indeed, Oban Emerald. Yes, I love my Oban. It is some good Scotch whiskey. I think it is. I'm probably going to get something even more expensive next time. Victor Mature. Louisville, Kentucky. Is that where you're originally from? I thought you were from Indiana. Louisville, baseball, Louisville Slugger. I'm gonna go to a Yankees game next month. I like to go to a few games a year with my friend. We go on certain days. They have certain events where they give stuff away, or they have like fireworks or something like that. Louisville Market. Victor Mature. Nice. My watch guy bought a watch from, oh god damn, I don't remember who it was from. It was a Rolex. I forgot what type of Rolex it was, but it was from an actor, like a TV act. Oh, the guy from, oh god, what the hell's the guy? That show with the little dude. What is it? What is his name? Webster. You know who I'm talking about. I think it was the guy who was the father, who played the father on that show. It was his Rolex. I think he might still have it. So yeah, he bought his Rolex from his estate, and it was like an old, I think it was an early Submariner from like the 50s. Not Family Matters. This was like way before. This was what's that? I don't know. It was before my time. It was like in the 70s or 80s, that show. So I don't know. The Gary Coleman, right? That's the dude. Webster, right? Yeah, that was the show. It was called Webster. Yeah, Webster. I think I don't know if it was Webster or the other. It was another show with him. Man, it wasn't. No, it was Gary Coleman. It was Gary Coleman. It wasn't Emmanuel Lewis. I don't know. Yeah, maybe exactly different. I think that was the one. Different Strokes. I think that was it, right? Different Strokes. Was that? That was. I think that might have been the one. It was either Different Strokes or Webster. It was one of those guys, like who played the father. It was his Rolex. So it's not like someone really famous, but he wasn't really. He was actually asking a good price. I think he still has it. Yeah. So what you talking about, Willis? I delivered out in the desert this morning. Apple Valley. Apple Valley. Hmm. Oh man, have I ever met any celebrities? You know, believe it or not, living in New York City, you would think I would have met a lot of celebrities. I actually had a job in somewhat a fairly prominent neighborhood, and during those couple years, I did run into some famous people. Um, there was Tony Danza. I didn't run into him. A friend of mine did. There was actually Danny Glover lived in the building that I worked in, and I saw him one time. I saw Danny Glover. He was a famous basketball player. He also lived in that building. I saw him. Um, Someone ran into Hank Azaria in the gym. Who else? The one celebrity I did encounter personally was Ben Stiller. I ran into I looked at him and he's giving me this like mean look, like don't, like just don't talk to me, you know. And this other couple behind me started talking to them, started talking to him. They're like, oh my god, are you Ben Stiller? And he's like he basically cursed them out. He cursed them out, and they were in shock when he cursed them out. But he looked at me, I looked at him, and I didn't say anything, and he kind of was like, okay, this guy's cool, you know, this guy's not harassing me, he's leaving me alone, you know. He gave me like a little nod, you know. He's like, okay, this guy's cool, you know. He's not bothering me. But the dude, literally, these people started talking to Ben Stiller, asking him for like a picture, and he just cursed them out. And he just kept walking, and they were just like standing there like stunned, and like, you know, celebrities are people too, you know. I mean, once you become a celebrity, you give up your privacy, you give up your right to privacy, of course. But you know, he was just so pissed off, and he was walking by. It was in this it was a studio. I forgot one of these channels. It was like, you know, ABC or CBS or one of these networks, right? And I saw later that night, or the next day, they aired something where he was talking about, like, he had cancer and shit. I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, no wonder he was like not in a good mood. He was like talking about something really serious, like he had been diagnosed with cancer and shit. So he was not in a good place, and they kept, like, I guess they were like grilling him on that TV show, and he's just like, he wasn't in a good place, so he cursed them out. um, exactly, Gaylord Fokker. Yeah. Gene Simmons, really? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That guy's in it. I heard that guy's SOB too. You saw me in the background of a movie on the street. Was that in one of my videos that I filmed in the Diamond District? That wasn't me, by the way. If you think that was me, that was not me. That was some guy walking by at the same time. That was not me. Mm. Yep, I ran into Ben Stiller before. True story. He's probably the only celebrity that I really ever, you know, like like really famous celebrity. There was some local newscaster. I took his picture. You know, he was doing the news, where I worked over there too. I said hi to him, and I don't know, just some like local celebrities, and not like any national celebrities really. You're an extra. Nice. I have no clue who Gil Gerald is. I have no clue. I've met. I don't want to say who I met. I met some politicians before. I don't want to name any names though. But yeah, um, I don't want people to start talking politics because, yeah, Bo Duke is he from Duke Energy? I don't know who Bo Duke is. All these people are probably like were famous before I was even born. Nice, nice. I I I dated a girl who was like an off Broadway actress, and she starred in some like indie film with the guy from The Sopranos. What the hell was his name? One of the people on The Sopranos. I forgot who he was. Um, he might have been a producer on that movie or something, and she was like in that. She was also like, I don't know if she was like a producer or if she was in the movie. I don't even remember, man. But yeah, I don't know. You talked to the Pink Power Ranger. You know, I went to Comic Con and I did see I saw Zordon was there. He passed away like a few years after. I saw Zordon. I saw the Green Ranger was there. I saw the Red Ranger, and was it I think it was the Yellow Ranger. I don't think I saw the pink one. I think it was the yellow one who was there. But yeah, it was pretty cool that you get. I actually did meet them, the Power Rangers. I forgot. I met some of the Power Rangers, the original ones. Yeah, I went to Comic Con one year because my friend wanted to go, and I got tickets for us, and he was coming in by bus, so he was late, and he completely missed the Comic Con. I never would have went to that thing if it wasn't for him. But yeah, it was cool seeing some old time actors there. They were gonna have like people from like the shows from like the '90s, like Boy Meets World. They're gonna have like Corey Topanga, you know those characters. That was pretty cool. But I didn't. They weren't there then. I think they were gonna come the next day. Nice. Yeah, I work with a guy who does a lot of extra work. He's always like in backgrounds of TV shows and movies. He used to be on Law and Order a lot. He knows Ice T. You know, he was like, yeah. I saw a movie. He was in a couple movies like in the background. You know, I actually saw the movies and saw him in there. I'm always looking. I don't really watch Law and Order. He's been on. I think I saw him in one episode. He was like in a courtroom or something. But yeah, my friend does back a lot of extra work. He used to do a lot more. You know, he's getting a little older now and doesn't really pay that much. But he used to do a ton of extra work. Nice. The Joker. The Joker. Who was the Joker? I know who the Riddler. Um, you had Burgess Meredith as the Penguin. I used to watch that. Radar. Oh, hey, what's going on, Mark? Nice, nice. Radar. Romero. Caesar Romero. Nice. That's pretty cool, Mark. Yeah, I'm just chilling tonight. You know, we're just talking about random stuff here. Caesar Romero. It was Caesar Romero, right? It was him. Yeah, it was Cesar Romero. That's pretty cool. I made, made the background music for movies and TV shows. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really know. Um, I don't really know anyone. Well, mm, I know people who are rich. I just don't know people who are famous. Hank Williams Jr. Man, I was listening to some Hank Williams Hank Williams Jr. What was that? Texas Women? Did he come out with that song? Texas Women. Yes, sir. Texas Women. Someone used it in one of their shorts. Who was it? I think it was Mr. West Texas. It was funny because my friend just went to San Angelo, and that's like the first line of the lyrics. I've got some fond memories of San Angelo. He would talk about getting screwed by the big name guys. They would take credit and most of the money. Family tradition. Yeah, I'm not big into country. I mean, I actually do like Hank Williams Jr. I like his music. Surprisingly, NFL Rowdy Friends. I do know some people who used to play for. Well, he played for the Cleveland. Was it the Cleveland Browns? He literally was like a bench warmer. He literally played like one season or something. He I don't know. He didn't even. I don't even think he played a game. I think he played like one game for like I don't know. He was, but yeah, he was a football player. Um, I yeah, I know some athletes. I do know some athletes. Not anyone famous, but I do have some people who were professional athletes who I know. Oh, Red Solo Cup. The only time I get red Solo Cups is when I play beer pong in college. uh, Bench boy. Exactly, exactly. My friend. Oh, that's pretty cool, Mark. Chip and Joanna Gaines. That's pretty cool. I know they do that home renovation show. I used to I used to watch that a little bit when I was younger with my mom. But yeah, my friend, his friend was in the AAA league, and he was asking my friend which team to go to, and he decided to go to the Yankees AAA team down in Florida, in the west. They play in the West Coast on oh damn, where the hell is it? I forgot where, but my friend went to spring training down there, and he was playing. He was playing. So if you play in one game in the well, at least for the Yankees, he told him that they pay you $800,000 just for one game if you play one game for the Yankees. So yeah, I'll definitely I might be in the wrong profession. Columbus is triple A. Where the hell is it in Florida? I know the Mets have spring practice in Port St. Lucie, um, but the Yankees are on the West Coast near St. Petersburg, somewhere around there. Don Mattingly went through Columbus. You're showing you're showing your age, Nickel. That must have been in the '80s. Not Mattingly, man. Evansville, Indiana. Don Mattingly. Yes, sir. He was a good ball player. I remember the days of Don Mattingly. Yep, yep. Nolan Ryan, one of the best damn pitchers. My friend's actually going to Houston. She's in Houston tonight. She drove up from near Austin. Boggs. Was it Wade Boggs? That's like 10, 10, 15 years later. You had Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire. They were all juiced up anyway. Mm. Yeah, Wade Boggs. Yeah, I know Wade Boggs. Didn't he play for Minnesota? I think. I don't remember. That's when I was a kid, man. I remember watching those games. Chicken Man. Yes, sir. Boston Red Sox. Oh God. What I think? I knew. You see, I knew it was a red uniform. I know Minnesota has a red uniform too. It was. I knew it was. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Wade Boggs. Oh man, I remember those days. I do remember those days because yeah, I mean, rival teams, Boston and Yankees. So, oh man, yeah, they have the Yankees Red Sox games. Those games are pretty pricey to go to, and they're always sell out. And it's not a good day to go to the stadium. I went to that game. It was like remember it was like a month ago. It was like against who was it against? It was against, was it Baltimore? Yeah, it was like 20. It was like 21-7 or something. The score. That was an amazing game. That was an amazing game. I'm glad I went to that game. David, man, David Goltz. I don't remember David Goltz. Minnesota Twins. Yeah, those bring back memories from when I was pitcher with a good fastball. Yeah, he was an amazing pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Amazing. What's going on, Cartier? Good to see you. What's going on, B Taylor? Glad you could make it. Vegas, what's going on, Vegas Stacker? Good to see you. I was just talking about Vegas before. I was saying I haven't been to Vegas in about 3.5 years now. I used to love going to Vegas. What's going on, Rakamas? Zoltan, good to see you, brother. Haven't seen you in a long time. What's going on, LBS? Good to see you. Uh-oh, we got the whole cabal in the room here. What's going on, guys? About to about to meet you guys on Fremont Street. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to Fremont Street. You guys gonna show me around Vegas, the real Vegas, not the tourist Vegas. If I go there, gonna hit up Fremont Street. You're rating me. You're welcome. Yeah, I gotta give you guys some wrenches, man. I haven't seen some of you guys in my room in a hot minute. Aka, good day, mate. Aka, did you vote today? Oh, I gotta give Cartier. I forgot. Thank you. Appreciate that, Cartier. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it's kind of a chill night, drinking drinking some vodka. Tea, even T Bird is in here tonight. Damn, everybody's coming in here. What's going on? Did some live stream just end? You guys are coming in here. You guys are raiding my room. What's going on tonight? It's a raid. Holy shnikes. What's going on, Stuart? Good to see you. Good to see you. T Bird in the hizzy. T Bird, I am so jealous because your post office is open 24/7, man. It is a raid. Oh my god. It says something about free drinks. Yeah, I'll pour you a shot of scotch if you want to fly to New York City. I'm down for that. Single malt scotch whiskey. About to uncork it. What's going on, guys? Thank you all for stopping by. We gotta have something to drink now. Gotta celebrate here. We got a little coaster here. Wow, I can't believe free osmium. You wish, you wish. All right, you know what, guys? Since there's so many people in here tonight, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. How about that? There's usually not that many people in here. All right, bring your glass over. No problem, B Taylor. You don't like mixed drinks? Yeah, I do like mixed drinks. I'm just not a mixologist. This is my go-to when I'm at home. I just like to drink spirits or beer. What's going on? Yeah, all right. So yeah, you know what, guys? Let's do a giveaway. I'm in a giving mood tonight. All right, I'm in a giving mood tonight. All right. So I picked up some Peace Dollars and Morgan Dollars at the flea market last weekend. I'm hoping to pick up some more tomorrow morning when I go to the flea market. Oh, damn, this is wet. I don't want to get my silver wet. Alright, so I got some silver here. And let's see. We got this. I guess I'll give this one away. Maybe I'll. Alright. So what should I give away? Should I give a Peace Dollar or should I give a Morgan? You guys choose. I'll give either or. Doesn't matter to me. What should I give away? Alright. Peace Dollar. Both. Dealer's choice. Alright. I'm picking out. I got a nice minty BU 1921 Morgan here, if anyone wants it. And let's see, this one I'm saving for someone. I don't really have such a nice Peace Dollar to give away. Alright. What should I give away? It seems like everyone's saying Peace Dollar for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna be like Scarface. Heads, you live. Tails, you die. No. Alright, so we got two Morgan, two Peace Dollar. I can name that tune in 3 notes. Do do do. Name it. OC, give away a shot. Give away a shot. You want me to send this through the mail? I don't know how that's gonna hold up, Vegas. Ooh. Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. Make sure you Raiders smash that like button. All right. I I don't know what I'm gonna do. Half of you said Peace Tower, half of you said Morgan. All right, you know what? Whoever wins, I'm gonna give them a choice. Okay. This is actually a really nice Morgan. So this is in BU. This is probably an AU. So, um, yeah. Sorry, the BU Morgan is, or the BU Peace Tower is already spoken for. All right, guys. We're gonna make this. We're gonna make this very simple. Okay. I am going to write down a number, and it is going to be, I don't know how many people we got in here. We only got 17 people. All right, let's make it easy. Okay, let's make it very easy peasy. I'm gonna write down a number. It's probably gonna be 1 through 50. Okay, because I don't want people guessing all night. You only have one guess, okay? If nobody guesses it, I didn't start it yet, Liberty. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. I gotta think of a number. I got 2 numbers in mind. You know what? I'm gonna go with that number because I like that number. All right. Here, to be fair, the number is written down here, okay? I can't change the number. It's written down. And whoever gets closest or whoever gets the number, well, all right, you know what? Let's just go until someone gets it. That's probably a little fairer, because if you're both equally away from distant, like let's say you're 2 away equally, you know, I can't do that. So let's just say guess as many times as you want, and whoever gets the number wins either a Peace or Morgan Dower. Winner's choice, okay? How's that sound? So when I say 1, 2, 3, when you see, I didn't start it yet, T-Bird. I didn't start it yet. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I didn't start it yet. Okay. I'm gonna say 1. When I type in go, that's when you guys start. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Go, guys. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. All right. Let the numbers come in. Keep guessing as many times as you want. All right. Until someone gets it. Someone got 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 it. Stop, guys. Stop. It's over. It's over. It's over. And the number is 44, guys. Congratulations, Zoltan. You have won either a 1921 BU Peace Morgan Dower or 1926 AU Peace Dower. Let me know which one you want. Stack that gold at Gmail. You can email me your information. Let me know which one you want, Zoltan. And okay, Peace Tower it is. No problem. 1926. I think it's S26S. Congratulations. Thank you for playing. So yeah, that was really nice of you guys to come in here, and look at that. It just cleared out. Everyone left after the giveaway. So maybe I should do another giveaway, because the people who left are gonna miss out on that. Maybe I'll do another giveaway now. Get rid of all the gall gankers from here, and let's do another giveaway. How about that? Yeah, my pleasure, Vegas. Yeah, I like giving back to this community. This community is the best. You know, I love this community. I love giving back to this community. All right, now the real goal is gonna begin. Now that they're all gone. No, I'm just I don't think I'll do that. I do appreciate everyone showing up and staying in here. What part of New York? I am in New York City, OC. I don't know. I know T Bird's in New York. He's upstate. Where Brooklyn? You're not in Brooklyn, T Bird. You're up. I thought you were in upstate somewhere. I thought you were near Albany or something. Brooklyn. Peace is a good second place prize. Yeah, I'm way upstate. I went. Oh, nice. I went to school up in Buffalo, OC. It's all good. It's all good, Vegas. Yeah, I just did it impromptu also. It's all good. You know, I come in yours when I can. You come in mine. It's all good. It's all good. You in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, how you doing? No, I'm not in Brooklyn. I'm in Queens. T-Bird. T-Bird's always live. You gotta wait till about 1 a.m. to go live and show off his pores, his latest pores he shows. I mean, T-Bird is a big boy. He could do whatever he wants. You went to New York once, Club 151 with my cousin 24 years ago. Damn. Somebody showing his age. I was probably going to Webster Hall back then. Wait, was I even old enough? I wasn't even old enough to go clubbing then. Okay, a few years after that. Creme brulee. Cooking? You're doing some cooking now, T-Bird? He's cooking some silver. He's melting some silver down and molding it into a nice bar. Double tap that screen, y'all. Thank you so much, Zoltan. Don't forget to send me your contact info. I appreciate it, Zoltan. You've helped me out a couple times in the past. I remember. Couldn't get the address for what's her name? And I know you're good with what's that app? Anyways, I'm a little tipsy. T-Bird Flames. Nice. Yeah, so we're just talking about random stuff. Alright, cool, Zoltan, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the flea market in the morning. I'm hoping to get some more junk silver. I'm not drunk, mate. I'm not drunk. Akka, did you vote? You have to vote or you're gonna get fined, man. You're gonna get fined. you you vote for Albany's, Akka? Oh, get this right here. Aussie ingot book, mate. We got Australia. We got Akka right here in Perth, Western Australia. All right, Thule, take care. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So what's a so what's everyone been picking up lately? I haven't really been picking up too much. I'm picking up some junk silver. I got some Barber quarters last weekend from my guy, and I got some Peace and Morgan dollars. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I feel bad now. I didn't know. I know sometimes they go live on Friday night, and I know always on Sunday mornings. I'm always there on Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna let's see what time it is. I like to see Mr. and Mrs. West Texas. Nice, congrats, LBS. Yeah, I saw you posted your statistics, LBS. That's pretty cool that you had like 64,000 views or something. That's pretty cool. You picked up 3 Morgans, a bag of foreign coins. That's pretty cool, Cartier. I was so fortunate to get Morgans for 30 bucks a piece last weekend. They were all 30 bucks a piece. The Morgans and the Peace Towers. Look at that, 1921 S in like BU condition, man. Unbelievable pricing. 1886 BU condition. I know my camera sucks. My lighting sucks in here. Are they BU Morgans though? These are gonna be at least 62, 63 when I get them graded. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good for 28. That's not bad. Exactly, Vegas. That's what I'm saying. S2G's latest vid. Yeah, he shows those European issued kookaburras with the European country privy marks. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. I mean, some of the Peace Towers are, I mean, some of them are in BU, some of them are AU, but the Morgans for 30 bucks in BU condition, man, that's a steal. I don't know, I've never gotten them this cheap ever in the 4 years that I've been stacking. And that's when silver was cheaper too. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal. I didn't. I think I showed them off in my last one of my latest videos. Yeah, I'm going to him tomorrow morning. So I don't know if anyone wants any Morgan or Peace Towers. If if he has any in BU condition, if anyone's interested, I could pick up some if he has any. Yeah, normally they go for around 40. That's usually what they are for Morgan dollars in BU condition. So, and some of them like the 1921S, that's at least a 62, 63. I mean, that's like it that got to be at least a 70 or $80 Morgan, you know. I don't know why he gave me such good deals. I don't think he doesn't really do his research. He knows some of them. He looks for some key dates. He knows about Carson City and stuff like that, but he doesn't really know too many of the key dates or, you know, I don't know. He basically just gets them from um people like he knows a guy who's a refiner and the guy just basically sells it to him for pretty much a little bit over spot and then he just charges me not like a little bit more. He doesn't make much money because he does a lot of turnover. That's how most bullion dealers work. They make very low profit margins, bullion dealers. Yeah, I don't know. There is an American Eagle Privy Kookaburra LBS. They started them in 1993. I actually have the first year American Eagle Privy Mark coin. It was a proof set. It was part of a proof set, and they only made 800 the first year. And I saw they broke up the set. It was sold broken up, and I got the silver coin. I got the silver kookaburra. Yeah. Yeah, they have an American Eagle Privy. There was one being sold in the Diamond District. This guy never sells it. He's had it in his window for years. Yeah, I think it's 2002, and it comes with a little gold, like 1/10 ounce kangaroo with it, and it's like an American, it's like a colorized American eagle or American flag. I think it was an American flag privy mark on it. You could check it out online. They definitely have American eagles and American flag privy marks, I think, on the kookaburras. Yeah, you could check it out. There's different they make so many kookaburras, like it's impossible to get them all. It really is. But yeah, Sensu Georgie's latest video is pretty cool. You guys can go check out his latest video. He shows off his new European country Privy Mark kookaburras, which I didn't even know existed. Mm. Woo, I'm drinking way too much tonight, man. Woo. Yeah, so Akka, I'm actually trying to get some vintage Australian silver bars. Not I showed you the basically the deluxe bar, and according to this book, there's only 50 of them made, and the survival estimate was only 10 apiece. So it's a very rare bar. Yeah, I should probably, especially if Mr. and Mrs. West Texas is on, I'm probably only going to do this for another 5 or 10 minutes. Anyways, all right, Zoltan, take care, and don't forget, send me that info, and I'll try to have that shipped out to you by Monday if possible. Yeah, I know the price of gold now is starting to go down a little bit. It's probably a good time to buy, but I don't know. I'm I'm in. I got the itch for the vintage silver. I got the vintage silver bug in me lately. I don't know what it is. I haven't really been buying too much vintage, um, except about like 33 ounces of Engelhard Prospector rounds. Maybe I should have given one of these away for tonight. I paid more money for these. Yeah, I'm with you, B Taylor. I kind of feel that it's gonna go down a lot more in the near future, and I'm kind of holding off because I kind of spent a little bit too much on that last sovereign that I bought. It's a really nice sovereign, low mintage, so I don't think I mean, I didn't lose money on it. But the price of gold went down a little bit more, so you know it's a little less value as far as the spot. But let me know, Akka, if you want to trade. I mean, I got tons of these, mate. Honestly, I'll give you some. Like, just let me know if you want to trade. I'm more than happy to trade with you. Um, yeah, I've been picking up some vintage. I love vintage. I just if I had the funds, I'd try to get as many vintage bars as I can, as many different varieties as I can. I'm trying to build. I basically came up with a list of refiners and that produced these bars back from the 60s up until I guess the 90s mostly, and it's a list of about a little over 350 companies that produced silver bars. So I don't think I'll ever get all of them. I think I only have about 40 or 50 different ones. So I'm really trying to get all different companies, you know, all different refiners that made these silver bars. It's really hard. It's it's damn near impossible. Even if you do have the money, you know, some of these bars are extremely rare because there were a lot of melts. I know in 2008 there was a melt, and probably in the 80s, also early 80s, there was a huge melt. So, all right, LBS, take care. Yeah, I know you got your Saturday morning with the cabal, so take care. Have fun with that. I might be up, but I'm probably gonna be heading over to my flea market. Might catch you on the tail end of it if I'm free. Yeah, these hexagonal rounds are awesome. Little reflective. These were made by the California Crown Mint in 1981, according to my silver bar book. So these are pretty cool. I got 10 of these. If you're interested in one, B Taylor, you could hit me up. Probably would sell these for like $40 a piece because they're not common, and these are in really nice condition as well. They're pretty minty. Yeah, hexagonal. Yeah, exactly. It's a trade unit. So California Crown Mint, I think Emerald actually has this bar. One, they came out with the 1 ounce bar with this design. I've seen them before, and it's just an odd shape hexagonal trade unit. Not something you see every day. It's kind of a weird shape, you know. So someone was telling me they made a lot of these back in the 70s, you know. So I don't know. I've never really seen another company make them, but maybe they were popular back then. I don't know. Joseph, hey, what's going on? What's going on, Joe? Good to see you. You want some? You want some LBS? Yeah, hit me up, man. Just hit me up. I take Cash App or Venmo. So yeah, just hit me up, man. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. I have nine. I have nine left. I probably would want one, but I mean, I'm more than happy to sell them if you're interested. I mean, I'll have 8 of them to sell. So first come, first serve. Just email me, and you know, like I said, first come, first serve. One through 8 available. $40 a piece. I pretty much paid a little bit less than that. Um, they are in pretty minty condition, and it's not something you see every day. So I think 40 is not a bad price. It's not trying to get rich off of anybody, guys. You know, so let me know. Baird and Co. Bard in the Assay card. Nice, nice. They already sold. Yeah, if you want any prospectors in the original lollipop wrapper, I got these also for 40. I paid 40 for those, you know, so I'm just trying to get rid of them at this point. If anyone's interested, anyone wants to do a trade for other vintage, I'm also open to that as well. Or if you want to trade gold, I'm always cool with gold. So yeah, and I got some gold here too for sale if anyone's interested. I got some Dos Pesos 1945 restrike. They're in BU condition. I know my camera sucks, but I'd probably do these for about $1.70 at this point. That's pretty much what I paid for them. Okay, I don't. Okay, pure metals. Let's just say it's not for me. I'm gonna try to be nice about it, and let's just say it's not for me, pure metals, because I don't want to say anything disparaging, you know, about this guy, but I'll leave it at that. I personally am not. It's not for me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Speak my mind. No, it's just because I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be held. I don't want anyone taking legal action against me for defamation. I don't want to say anything negative about anybody. I respect people trying to hustle, do their own thing. But for me, it's not for me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have my, I have my reservations. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. There's tons of people in the community. You know, I could just put it on my post, and people, you know, reach out to me. I make a video, Usually if I do a video, I get more views and people see I'm selling stuff, they reach out to me. So, you could email me anything, Joe. I don't mind your emails. But I take. Is anyone leaving? Yeah, always be careful for anywhere you buy stuff. Just be careful. Do your due diligence. It's all good, Joe. If you want to email me, let me know. Just reach out to me. Hey, what's going on? Oh, you're still here, Mark? Yeah, Mark, I don't know if you want any of these, if you're interested in a trade unit. Got some. Still got some of these Engelhard in a lollipop wrapper. I know you're trying to save up for some gold, and you got some expenses right now, so let me know if you're interested. Could always save you something. Yeah. Nice. T-Bird, man. You're still here? Nice, nice. Is Mr. and Mrs. West Texas doing a live? Because if they are, I don't see them. No, I don't think they're here now. I think I'm good. I think I might stay on a little bit longer then. Yeah, I don't have a Whatnot page, but I do buy stuff from Whatnot. I do occasionally go on Whatnot. I support my friend Silver Bar Stacker. I know some of you think his prices are a little high, and yeah, they can be a little bit high, but he does have some rare stuff, and I think his more rarer stuff is priced pretty fairly. His more common generic stuff is priced a bit high. He knows it, and he's trying to work on that. It's not easy. There's very little profit margins selling bullion, and he basically has invested a lot of money in precious metals, especially vintage silver. So he's been an awesome friend to me, and he actually gave me a 5 gram vintage gold bar on Scotiabank. I think it's a JM Scotiabank 5 gram bar, and at the time it wasn't worth nearly as much as it is today. He said today it's probably worth like $1,000, and he basically gave that to me. So I gave him a vintage San Diego Coin Exchange 1 ounce bar, which at the time was also quite expensive, and that actually went down in value. What he gave me went up in value. So yeah, I'm on Whatnot. I think I went into one of your streams, Vegas, one time. I think I was just like flipping through or something. You said, "Was that you at like 1 in the morning that time?" I was like, "Yeah, that was probably me." Whatnot. I've gotten some good deals on Whatnot before. Believe it or not, I got a Morgan dollar. It was real too. I put it on my Sigma for 99 cents. The guy started it at 99 cents. There were 5 people in the room. Nobody knew what the heck it was, and I just bid on it, and I literally got a Morgan dollar for 99 cents, and I had to pay like $5 shipping. It was like 4.99 or something. So that guy was not happy. And the other time I got some, what the hell was it? That company based out of Chicago, it was that vintage silver company. I basically got a couple of those bars from them, and I think I paid like $37 a bar, and they're going for like 85 bucks on Fleabay. So you could get some pretty good deals on Whatnot. It's getting harder now that more people are using it. You gotta. I think the secret is you gotta go into a room where there's not too many people. Maybe there's some amateurs. They don't know much about bullion, And sometimes people start stuff pretty low, hoping people will bid higher. And some people, usually when people are first starting, I think they don't know. They try to get people into the room, or what they do, whatever type of promotion. They think by setting it at a low price, they're going to get more people into the room or something. And they end up losing money. There's probably more people who have lost money, who have gone on Whatnot to try to sell stuff and have lost money, than there are people who are actually selling stuff on Whatnot and making money. That's why I don't plan on selling anything on Whatnot. And if I ever did, I'd start it at my a break even. I'd know how much I'd spend on this, how much their fees are, and I'd incorporate that into my initial start price. I wouldn't start it below. I wouldn't lose any money. Okay, I'll break even, or I'll make a little bit of money, but I'm not gonna lose money if I sell stuff. That's just, no, that's not gonna happen. All right, take care, T Bird, or take care, Taylor. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up tonight. Yeah, people are stupid on Whatnot, and they buck and go expensive things. It's stupid to do that. If it's like a 1 gram bar of silver, okay, buck, you paid maybe $2 for it. Maybe you'll get $2, $3 for it. Maybe you'll break even. I get it. You offer cheap stuff. You try to entice people who don't have a lot of money into your room and bidding on shit. I get it. But I'm not gonna list a Morgan or Peace Tower for 99 cents when there's $26 in silver in that thing. I mean, that's just stupid. Take care, Aka. I'm gonna have to email you probably tomorrow, getting the cheat code here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's almost 1 a.m. my time. I just can't wait to go to the flea market tomorrow. I'm hoping my guy's gonna have at least some more Morgan and Peace dollars. I'm gonna try to get some more if they're in BU condition, or if they're a rare year. I got a 1934, what is it, S, I think? But it's like in bad condition. But, I mean, even in that condition, it might be worth double what I paid. So, thank you. I appreciate that, Vegas. I'm hoping for some gems at the flea market. There's a few people that sell bullion at the flea market. There's one guy, he's there all the time, and I don't go to him because the guy rips people off. I literally, there was a gold, I think it was a gold rooster or a gold angel, and I asked him how much he wanted for it one time, and he calls this guy up, and he didn't even know the price. I see this guy every week selling stuff there, and this guy didn't even know the price, right? I'm like, how the hell can you sell stuff you don't know your own prices, right? And I asked him the price, and he tells me a price. It was like double what I could get it for. I'm like, I could get it for half that price. Like, what? Like, are you stupid or something? You think anyone's gonna buy that damn thing if you're charging double what the going price is? I'm like, what the hell? So I never go to that guy. There's another guy. He sells some stuff. He sells like mostly junk coins, like pennies and dimes and nickels and shit. And then there's a couple guys on the weekend that sell some, like, there's one guy who sells Morgan and Peace dollars and some silver stuff. He has bills. So yeah, there's a few people that sell stuff, but this guy that I buy from, I'm like his best customer. He gives me crazy good deals, most of the time. And he's in the Diamond District. He has a little kiosk set up in one of the jewelry exchanges there, and I stop by and see him once in a while. So yeah, he hooks me up. He hooks me up good. I'm hoping you're getting better, Joe. Keep it up, man. Hope you're doing well with that. Take care, Cartier. Thanks again for showing up. I am going to be ending this stream. I think it's getting kind of late for me, and I gotta go to bed. So I just want to thank everyone so much for showing up tonight. It's really fun. I appreciate you guys doing a raid tonight. Those of you from the raid, thank you all for staying. I usually sometimes talk about politics or world events. I didn't really do too much of that tonight. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here too. So it's bedtime for me. Yeah, I know you guys got elections there today, Aka. Peter was telling me. No, yeah, just Joe. Listen, I've been drinking, Joe, so I'm not gonna remember. So just email me if you want to know something. I'm always there. Just email me. All right. All right. So take care. Take care. B. Taylor, Joseph, Mark, T, Rockamas, Aka, anyone, Vegas, Joe, anyone who's still in here. Thank you all so much. Please like, subscribe, and as always, stack that